Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie! Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me. I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them. We don't feel comfortable sitting in Parliament with a Minister of Government who has openly accepted responsibility, who expresses no regret for the act, where a Commission of Parliament has confirmed that the act is corrupt and has referred it for prosecution, and that minister shows no sign of wanting to resign, or the Prime Minister showing no signs of moving to dismiss the minister.
With all the sympathy that one can have for support, this is embarrassing, not only to the government as a party, not only the PNP, but to the government, to Jamaica, to all of us. Our heads bow this morning with this sort of reaction to it.
So we have to take firm actions in this regard. It is a dark day for Jamaica, where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to act against a minister in which the public has lost total confidence and in which the institutions of the society are all agree that this person does not enjoy their trust or faith and has breached the confidence that the people have placed in them. I believe that this has the potential, if it continues, to bring down the entire government.
These were the words of Prime Minister Andrew Holness in Parliament on Wednesday afternoon regarding the illegally captured lands in Bernard Lodge. True to his word, today police officials are demolishing the structures that were erected on these lands. The operation, which began after 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, saw unoccupied and unfinished houses being demolished by large machinery.
The operation began shortly after 6 o'clock, maybe about 6:30 or thereabouts. Varying forms of manual and machine labor engaged in the process, being very careful and respectful of people's personal space, etc.
Subsequently, blockades were erected to cordon off the affected area, forcing scores of motorists to turn back and take alternate routes. One inconsolable victim of the demolition said she now has no clue what her next steps will be, as she spent her last $800,000 on the lot she was building on.
Giving me TRN and my ID and every time of the receipt give me. Every time of the receipt give me. Nobody not give me no look one, no look nothing, no give me. No, I thought me just a pass and so much I tell me so I leave on the plane. I just have to work for work. I see that work for work. And changes and I make work in the mountain. Come in and happy, come here, see if it belongs or so. I don't know what to do.
JCF communications strategist Dennis Brooks said though the operation is being undertaken by the Sugar Company of Jamaica Holdings, the police alongside the Jamaica Defence Force were present to keep the peace.
It's an operation that is being conducted by the Sugar Company of Jamaica. We as law enforcement are merely here based on our assessment of the space, our assessment of the situation. We're here just to provide the security necessary for the workmen to do their operation.
The parish of St. Thomas has had mixed fortunes in recent years for agriculture. In January of this year, the government announced $200 million to assist sugarcane farmers in St. Thomas, who have been negatively affected by the closure of the Golden Grove Sugar Factory. However, some small farmers who now occupy farmer sugar lands are complaining about eviction notices.
So we're there a long time.
Because before it came out of production,
and since cane show up, we have the land. We have them half before Eastern shutdown because we plant canal. When birthday year and I run the place and say we plant canal, don't light no fire and that it we use. Till cane, we still a work a plant canal. And then we farm from and then we eat from, then we send we picnic at school out there. So we need to get some out of big food.
We need to get the land to work, establish yourself, spread the weed.
If we have to pay, we're willing to pay we lease, but you can't come and just throw we out if just the big man come, we come put cow. Then all we are going to survive around here, nothing around here. Cow alone can't help, we cow enough for we. Where we have a for we, left something for we. It is not fair. We need justice.
True. In response, the SCJ head, Joseph Shakir, toured sections of the Eastern Parish. He was accompanied by members of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, as well as a Member of Parliament, Dr. Fenton Ferguson.
How we can accommodate them in the plans for the development of the former sugar lands in Eastern St. Thomas. I represent Minister Shaw and his ministry on this mission. SCJ Holdings Limited is the landowner on behalf of the government. And at the invitation of Dr. Ferguson, I came out to have a first-hand look at the state of affairs on the land. Now, it is clear to me that there is active and good farming taking place, albeit scattered. There has to be some rationalization down the road.
Watching face, Brim Ripper.
To say that the government has no intention of
watch this.
Disrupting farmers who are engaged in productive activities.
Lie.
But we have to find a way where farmers can remain where they are, cultivating and using land productively, and still be able to accommodate larger investors who can provide employment to residents of the area.
Or to take people for idiot. I see them leaning out as a larger investors. Big boys with the lady I talk about. Them I push out. Good morning, guys. How do you do? Me fall asleep last night on this video. Me not like us. Just tell us, me fall asleep. Me not go and go tell them lie. Say, I forget that I was busy. I'm tied up and there's, me fall asleep. I'm going to wake up it too late. Me say, Jesus, God, them never set thumbnail and everything to go. 9 o'clock, I know what they did last summer. I fell asleep on this last night. People, we are good on the night. First of all, first thing first, we have some community service announcement to make. The PNP announced a new date for their the People's Parliament online. Remember, them said them have the People's Parliament online because what happened, you see, is there was no agenda for Tuesday, which is today, right? As you can see. So basically, Parliament was cancelled for today. And it have to deal with the Integrity Commission oversight. That is today in Parliament, based on the Parliament schedule I showed you guys here, today had no agenda. Tomorrow, Wednesday, the 25th, have a long agenda in Parliament. So that indicate that them not going to touch anything in Parliament. There's nothing. If there's no agenda, that means say there's no agenda. Parliament was supposed to shut down today, as far as I know it and my understanding of reading. Do you understand me? So Mark Golding saw the writing on the wall, like these people don't want to have the oversight. Them try to stall things. So what Mark Golding did, gentle people, he decided he planned that online, the People's Parliament still gonna be held online. So him say he's gonna break down the Integrity Commission report more. So what the JLP did, because when we look at the schedule, Tuesday morning would have started at 10 a.m. Wednesday morning they would have started at 10 a.m. But they look like them realize that Mark Golding, them skip out on Parliament, so they realize that Mark Golding is going at 2. Oh, ironic, today Parliament start at 2 p.m. The same time Mark Golding plan is online, the People Parliament online. So, since they decided to open Parliament, Parliament are going to keep, because I think they believe, say, they might try some scheme, you know. And if you notice the time when them do it, and I reported yesterday, I'm going to say I don't think the PNP even pay attention to the time that they change. They've changed Parliament time from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right on the same time that Mark Golding scheduled to have the People Parliament online, where answer your question, explain the report, because I, Carlos Gray, really want to hear the PNP report it. Yeah, me and producer Wayne talked yesterday. And them I say, Carlos, me wish them that do it before them go to Parliament. And that me and Wayne talk, and him brought it up and say, you know what? Me wish them that come explain it, break it down before them go to Parliament, like yesterday. So, since Parliament I keep today at 2 o'clock, you notice the time change? Not 10 a.m. no more, like yesterday 10 a.m., today 10 a.m., but 2 p.m. The same time Mark Golding supposed to start is Parliament online. So not only them change up everything, yes, Parliament I keep, sorry, Parliament I keep. Them also started it right on the time when Mark Golding supposed to be having his online Parliament meeting with the people and explaining the Integrity Commission report, which Carlos want to hear. I really do want to hear from a PNP, from a human being perspective, a Jamaican perspective, and from a independent journalist perspective. Come here, I'll take up my pen. Come on, for here, Uno. Yeah? All right, people. So anyway, it is not going to be at 2 anyway. I was wondering, can even producer Wayne said I'm going to stream it. And what if it Wayne up and I listen to this morning? Bless up a Wayne producer. Bless up yourself, producer Wayne, if you watch a video. Man, as I respect everybody on the live. Yeah, so producer Wayne at 8 a.m. this morning, my brother. 8 a.m., not 2 p.m. So what me see up now, Mark Golding, shift it on them. Because they look like said man drop it on Mark, them shift it on Mark Golding. Parliament not start at 10 a.m. no more on Tuesday. Bow! It start on what? 2 p.m. That was the time Mark Golding supposed to go online. So Mark Golding switch it back on them and say, he might go live at 8 a.m. So I give him all day from 8 till 2. Parliament now open till 2. So Mark Golding go early. So it seems as if the PNP will be in Parliament. So because they don't want to, be tardy, them start early with the People's Parliament online. It's going to be 8 a.m. And I love it. I say, now I go nowhere. They're going to sit, you ever say everything cancel and postpone. Me, I go sit down around my computer, around my TV with my notepad to hear them talk about this thing and break it down even more and tell you what is going to happen. So, after that, now, after them do all of that, imagine they're going to be heading off to Parliament at 2. Gentle people are going to happen. After they do that, after the 8 o'clock ass whooping, explanation, and exposing people. They'll be heading after Parliament at 2 o'clock. So the PNP won't be missing Parliament today like we all thought. Because, like I said, Parliament not supposed to open today. Based on my reading and what the things that I got and I showed to you guys. Good morning, Mr. Gray, my namesake. Good morning, Joanne Bailey. Good morning, everybody. Just a wonderful, blessed day. Me feel good. Me not feel no pain. Close by my back. Roof over my head. Me not get no bad news. There are so many things to be thankful for. If you notice, me not talk about money, don't. And the power believe say, blessing no go come in at the farmer money. Cho. Make sure you have peace in your household. The protection of the car where you drive. Eh? Blessing over your family, your picnic and everybody. That is more important than a bag of gold. Remember that. Good morning, people. Good morning. Jaja. Please do remember, at 8 a.m. Jamaican time, the PNP decides, say, they might go on with the online, the People's Business Online, where the PNP will be breaking down sections of this integrity, basically brought down the Integrity Commission report. So me want to hear what I want. I like to hear from them because people didn't know, say it's time of information right now. And if the PNP don't know what they are doing, they need to fix up their business. They know, say, we not going to take no crap from PNP or Labour right anymore. I just want to shout it out there that we not going to take no crap from, say it, we not going to take no crap from PNP or Labour right no more. We not going to take no crap from PNP or Labour right no more. Jamaica is at a crossroad. From yesterday, I showed you, so Jamaica is at a crossroad. And we not going to take the crap from no side anymore. No, guys. So now you get the 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. this morning. So all the vloggers reset to the schedule. Get up now, go and wash out on the face. Go and 2 crackers and drink some tea. Do some push-up, run on the yard. Go sweep up on the back. Empty on the chimney. And get to yourself ready. Empty on the chimney to backside. Why? Poor life teacher, some sitting there can't even left here. No? That's that. You know, say, talking about chimney. You know, so I was reasoning with somebody the other day. And them said them have inside bathroom and everything, the house, life different. And it's like them, somebody still have chimney under them bed. Use chimney at night time. Them have inside plumbing and chamber under bed, man. But anyway, all right. We love you. People are like that. Now, people, let's go to, before we go to what AJ Clark done last summer. Before we go to what Mr. Clark did last summer, may I go to a quick break. I'll be right back.
I needed a little clarity myself, so just to be clear. So let's say, for example, a special report is tabled on the matter that the country is waiting to hear, the illicit six. That would come to the House and go straight to the...
On a point of order, I do not know of what you're speaking, member. It's up. I don't know. No. Please remove that comment. Please remove that comment. That comment is inappropriate, doesn't belong in the House, and is not included in any document submitted in this honorable House. Please remove your comment.
I've heard what you have said, Madam Speaker.
And Hansard, please strike the comment.
Welcome back, guys. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, come here. You always claim you come from Spanish Town Road, out of one room, top side, grass yard. They won't make your place look so nasty, Mr. Prime Minister. Is that the first me report on Spanish Town, you know? Last year, the incinerator at the Spanish Town Hospital broke, and there were biological waste piling up, rats and roach and infestation. People could smell the stench from the waiting room in the Spanish Town Hospital last year. I did my report on it. Where your incinerator broke. How long the incinerator broke down for Spanish Town Hospital last year? Talk to me, people. Remember that? Me sure no garbage pile up taller than I am. Me I talk about the bag them, the bio waste in the orange bag them. We shouldn't pile up nowhere. Should have burn up, Mr. Prime Minister. What have you done for Spanish Town? I get to understand, say, you know, look like you mean like a star play, you know. Because based on allegation, what we see come out like you don't have account with the wife, the panic. Look like you're a goddamn tight man, you know. You're a star play, you know. You're a star play. Me could come from one town and have the place look so. What have you done to for Spanish Town? Me want to know. Show the people them what you do for Spanish Town. What makes so much garbage did it? You're the Prime Minister. What have you changed in Spanish Town? What anybody can walk on and look and say, you know, say, one Prime Minister, they come from Boya and I him they do that. Poor community. Make the people them proud of you know, man. Tell me what is to be proud about that the Prime Minister come from Spanish Town. When the whole town look like a garbage heap. Why want a Spanish Town, Mr. Prime Minister? What are you giving back? Why you get rich in an office? What are you doing for Spanish Town? You have some other type of trucks. You have 10-wheeler truck, don't it? Me say in a construction on about type of equipment. You can't go creep up some of them sit there, get some of them labor right to do and say, boy, we are clean up Jamaica. You can't do something grand. If taxpayer don't pay for it, Mr. Honest, you can't do something free. Mighty God. So let me read about what the hell is going on in Spanish Town right here. This is taken from the book of the Gleaner. This is disgusting, Mr. Honest. You are from Spanish Town. You can't do something, boss. Over and over, me I do video like this. You come from Spanish Town. What have you done? Your Prime Minister make somebody say, at least one Prime Minister. They come back. Yeah, man, Spanish Town. Yeah, man, we get one Prime Minister out of Spanish Town. And him did build that. And him did make this change. And him did do that. Look at the crime in a Spanish Town. Look at the garbage. Squalor life. What have you done? Stop walking around and bragging and boasting, beating up your chest. How much you are Spanish Townites? How much you come out of one bedroom? That don't mean nothing to these poor people. You have that making a mark in their life to say, yes, this brother come from here, so at least the Prime Minister, they build that. Look at the goddamn place. It's a disgrace. The growing issue of garbage accumulation in Spanish Town has spurred action from the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, which is determined to clean up the town. Mayor of Spanish Town, Norman Scott, who recently reiterated his commitment to his cause, first expressed his acceptance speech at his swearing-in ceremony. He assured residents that the cleaning up of the town remains his priority. Scott has initiated talks with the National Solid Waste Management Authority to devise a comprehensive plan to tackle garbage collection and disposal issue in Spanish Town. He has scheduled a meeting with the NSWMA Executive Chairman, Ard Gordon, to discuss strategies for cleaning up the town and ensuring sustained garbage collection. The reality is that there are constraints from various levels in terms of putting a comprehensive garbage collection and disposal system in place for Spanish Town. But we are in discussion with the NSWMA to look at the possibility and the way forward to put at rest to the untidiness of the town, Scott told the Gleaner. He further explained, we are currently looking at about 3 areas in Spanish Town, to use a temporary holding area, for which the entity can collect the garbage in a timely manner. One major challenge identified by Scott is in mismanagement of commercial garbage disposal. So, you know what I'm saying? China don't garbage per road now. Huh? So, when I say Chinese are don't garbage per road now. So here, he pointed out that improper commercial waste disposal is a significant contributor to the formation of illegal dumps around the town. The strategy moving forward will include prosecuting those responsible for violating sanitation regulations. President of the Spanish Town Chamber of Commerce, Dennis Robertson, placed the blame for garbage pile-up squarely on the NSWMA, accusing the agency of inefficiency. It is deplorable. There has to be a focus on cleaning of Spanish Town. The commercial garbage is not part of the problem, and there is no efficiency in its collection, even though most businesses are paying to have their garbage collected, Robertson said. Robertson explained that the emergence of illegal mini dumps is due to delays in garbage collection, noting that businesses are following instruction to leave garbage in designated areas. Backside. What a pile up. Why are you going with garbage in our country? When we were much poorer, Jamaica was cleaner. When we were less educated, Jamaica was cleaner. Now we have more money. We have more equipment. I mean, hear them got a foreign go boast about garbage truck, move fire and go away. Me not got a foreign go tell people to have garbage truck and this and that. Why not boast about garbage truck for? Like a pendant to put around neck. Why not always a boast about garbage truck? We don't say we have a garbage problem. Why we always a boast about garbage truck and garbage pile up right across Jamaica? Jamaican people don't come here. Do you have garbage pile up in your town, in your community? If you're in Jamaica, put it in the comment section. It is our country. Time to clean up the place, man. Treat the people respect. Where the money going? Not going on the roads. Not clean up garbage. Not giving them water. Not doing a damn thing. Not fixing hospital. Not spending it on the police. Not on the nurse. Not on the teachers. Where the money going? Where the money going? Just like I want to brag about the financial superpower of the Caribbean. And I will be getting to that shortly. Because I really know what this brother did last summer. Pure lies, not fixing anything. So, we're not even going to go no further into this article right here. You see it? Because we already see these guys do not care about the concern. No respect, not even garbage. It's to show you that they don't respect we, you know. Politicians give a garbage for them. They say they don't respect we. How not gonna respect we and have a town them look like that? How not gonna respect we and have a hospital them look like that? How not gonna respect we and police can't even respond to when we call them equipment and all them things there? How not gonna respect we? How not gonna respect we in the office don't declare an asset? How not gonna respect we in the office don't sign a code of conduct? How not gonna respect we and take free tax break, give other people and don't give the poor people in the country? How not gonna respect we and give other people duty-free imports and don't give the poor people in the country? How not gonna respect we on a mash up ferry house and don't give other people 4 periods of 5 for nothing, 1,940 acres of land, 1,940 acres of land? How not respect we? Let's move on. Guys, going to a short break. I'll be right back.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in HEART approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So
Wagwan family, welcome back. Now, Mr. Clark, come here. I know all the Jamaica people have soft heart for politicians, you know. I want to hear man I grab and slap up them and verbally. So I said, guy, no bad mind, make the man go on, no? The man get him job and the collects they want. If he lose his job, Jamaica people bad mind, you know. One of the worst people in the world. No. 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 People must be held accountable if you're a leader. Take it, not take it from me. Listen to this.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
That's it right there. Now, please be reminded about the 8 a.m. start time for the People's Parliament and the People's National Party online. We're going to discuss the Integrity Commission report. It's not going to be 2. If you guys just joining, it's going to be 8 a.m. I think Parliament starts at 2. So I'm expecting to see PNP them in a Parliament after them explain and dissect the report at 8 a.m. They'll be taking questions and all that. So I will be joined. Me not join, but me go watch it from my TV, my laptop, my phone, something. Me not go nowhere. Me not left for me yard, go nowhere. Everything postponed and cancelled until after that, because it have a lot to do with my country named Jamaica. If anybody invest in Jamaica, if anybody have planned to go back to Jamaica, if anybody have any hope and dream and vision to go back home, this should be important to you. Me is not just a man I run up my mouth and I foreign living. You don't know where I go. I'm not stay there. I'm not stay there. Foreign way. I pass through them place. Yeah. That's why I can't jump on PNP train and on labor right train. I have to out with me sharp look on PNP and labor right looking at them hands see what I have. Because we're going to start shake out them pocket legally for poor people money. And everybody must be checked at the door. PNP and labor right coming in must be checked at the goddamn door. Integrity check at the door. Don't come in there and find out some crap for honor. Man need to be checked at the door. Jamaica need clean people now in a PNP and labor right to lead us further. Lead us from now forward. 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 No dirty leader, man, with all type of nonsense and later on you come here all type of crap. Everybody must be checked. Check on the pocket for a picnic sitting there at night. Give me a grand picnic sitting no have. Give it. Pocket check. Legally. You don't agree with me? No, Carlos, me not agree with you because me a PNP. Me no want them do PNP them so. Me no want, me a shower. No, sir, at the PNP them a thief, at them for check. Me a power. No, sir, at the other side them for check. You no steer there. You no steer the thing man have here going to them hand boy. From your boy till now, who we have run the place. Stop play a game, boy. So I mean, I'm not joke with poor people, you know. Me could work with Mr. Clark, do you so? Mr. Clark, come here, I have some questions to ask you. Really, seriously. Last summer, come on, Mr. Clark. Why go on with you and the brother? Why go on with you and the brother and the foundation? When we read the last Integrity Commission report and Suchman as a Minister of Education in the Western Construction, remember me mentioned, say, me see a name in it, Mr. Clark. Me see a name in it with the onuses. We get the other son say have foundation, Mr. Clark. From what I read, it's like every election time, the money go up in a foundation from the donors, or is it a donor? Mr. Clark, you're the finance minister. You always tell us about transparency. Where the money come from in your foundation, boss? Who donate to your foundation? You and Andrew Honest. Who donate? Who put money in the foundation? Where the money is coming from? Is it from white powder lords? Is it from drug lords? Is it from money are coming from machinery? Is it for human trafficking, organ harvesting? I could speculate coming up with anything because since we don't know, you give crowd of people not the true and more than speculation, Mr. Clark. Where your money come from in your foundation, you are the Minister of Finance, so no look a shady gray area not supposed to be around you, Mr. Clark. Please come back here. Come tell me where your money come from in your foundation. You are Andrew Honest Foundation. What can go, sir? And it seems as if every time come close to the election, the money bump up. Like somebody outside somewhere is funding the election from where the money come from? China? Russia? Where the money come from, Mr. Clark? You are the finance minister. Where the money come from? You go like you so clean. The whole time you there, busy and mash down poor people house. Giving yourself 300% raise. And the rich no need a penny more. No need a penny more because dark money flowing. Dark money is flowing through your foundation. You are the finance minister. Want to believe this thing can go away? We believe wrong end up in a bank, Mr. Clark. When we start doing wrong, there's a bank coming. Sometimes the bang take a little bit longer to come than some bangs. But a bang is coming. From your mix up in a wrong, there expect the bang. Wrong, bang. You can't just escape and run with some Mr. Clark. We need answers. We also need answers for a lot of things in the country. How is it that the finance minister and the prime minister break so many norms? Me or KD I'd say they were conspirators because the prime minister could not pull this off all on his own. That me hear the lawyer say. They have to be some conspirators, man. The prime minister could pull this off on his own. Got to be some help. Mr. Clark, how come you're so close to the man? You're supposed to be, good friend of him. Me so tight everywhere. You remember, don't touch Juliet. You remember that statement there? Seems as if you're cool and you're close with them. Nothing wrong with that. But Mr. Clark, where the dark money come, where your money come from in your foundation? We just want to ask. Where the money come from? Where the money come from? Money and move round. The whole SSL transparency where you promised us, but you have not released the report, Mr. Clark. The investigation done, isn't it? Then where's the report? Just like how I read the Integrity Commission report, is it not damning to Mr. Clark? Mr. Clark, you promised us transparency. You're supposed to be the finance minister, supposed to make sure you expose these things and make people know that the money now handle a certain way in the country. But SSL, Mr. Clark, what happened to that report? What about the FinSac report? Remember, you always have the labor right them and say, the PNP them this, PNP that, wait until the FinSac report come out. Rightfully so. I was, and just with the labor right them, I was waiting on the FinSac report with the labor right them too. People, just like how the labor right them, I wait for the FinSac report and them come on my page all the time. I beat the PNP. I said, wait till the FinSac report come out because the PNP, they make people commit suicide and FinSac, in a FinSac era. The PNP, they make people this and that. Yes, I was with the labor right then. Me really want to see it. Because I look for two PNP if it beat with me 2x4 verbally too. Me I look for two PNP if it beat with me 2x4 verbally. We do poor people certain things because I'm a countryman, you know. Me they have to please politician, you know. That's why I'm not going to get no pay from PNP and labor right. Because I beat both of them. They're not going to give me no money. They don't trust me. Me and my friend like that. They're not going to give me no money. Me I want black and I'm going to get a dime from none of them. I'm going to love it like this. Because I don't hold nobody no. But in terms of transparency, you're going after the IMF right now. Where is the goddamn SSL report before you leave, Mr. Clark? We are demanding some shit now, you know. I want you guys know, you know, like we are demanding land for the people in the squalor. Because since we know that you can give away land in Jamaica, vast amount of land, 1,940 acres of land to people who grandparents never planted sugar cane in Jamaica. Since we know that you can give away land to some other people, it's time Jamaica people demand land now. Stop demand no bag of food, hand out fertilizer, feeding some chicken and some bull crap. What both sides been doing to us all these decades. Make we start demand something big, grand, with heritage if we start look for now. A land we want. Mass exodus. Mass exodus. People live in a garrison, give them land, make them move out. A squalor life, gully banky, tenement yard, dirty life, gunner bus, dirty water. People have a dream and a vision, them four parents already fought for it. And them should not pay a penny for it. The four parents fought for it and built England. Nobody go to jail around here for human trafficking. Nobody go to jail around here for forced labor without pay. Gripping. Everything when they do to be on the plantation. Nobody go to jail for son asleep with the mother to get good breed. Breed the bunt like an animal. Nobody go to jail for that. Nobody can pay you for what them doing. Human trafficking. Take you out of a place for so many miles across water. And what come tell people say them a squatter. me say, Jamaica people could done with the long chatting and stop collect bag of flour we do and could toilet paper and 2 pound of flour. I want tin mackerel. You no deserve better than that. When them boy are rich, that money are going to the foundation when nobody know about. I want to do the Jamaica people. You better tappy. Not to clean them and clean garbage. The boy don't have no respect to nobody. Mr. Clark, come here. I'll show you something, people. Mr. Clark, didn't you know that last year we're going to give you see last year? Me know what you do last year, Mr. Clark. Carlos know what you do last year. I know what you did last year. Last year, when the tax revenue dipped, Mr. Clark come tell me, say, Jamaica is the financial superpower of the Caribbean. When the tax revenue dipped last year, and you know that economy start choke last year, start catch cold last year. I'm going to prove it to you today by reading that there's a budget shortfall in the budget. Let us read 23-24 budget, right? The budget we just read a while ago, there's a shortfall in it, there's a hole in it. That's why when Mr. Clark read the budget, the budget have to go back to Parliament because the match wasn't matching. Mr. Clark disappeared and Flavel came out and ironed out some stuff in the Parliament. Mr. Flavel was the new finance minister because we couldn't find Mr. Clark after the budget read. When people from all about, some big people come look for Mr. Clark, come here, get to understand, say everybody knows that was the last budget reading for Mr. Clark. Hence the word for people who come in, come look at him, at performing. So last year when the budget did, people may tell, don't give back the periods, because don't give the periods on a false pretense, Mr. Clark. When you give it on that say, you need more money so you can perform better, that time is a honest and the whole are on a rich, real rich. It show us say never need a dollar. False pretense when Mr. Andrew Owners come out and come go on like say, he need more money. You pay for what you get. Attract the best and the brightest, but one of the brightest not pack up and go on left way. The man will tell you saying give the pay raise so we can attract the best and the brightest. Then the brightest will jump ship and gone. So with the attraction of the brightest there, anything changed since you don't give the pay raise? What have the pay raise? Who have the pay raise attracted to governments? Anything new since? Are you guys working harder since? Are those goddamn thief and wicked? Are you guys were preparing for inflation this year? So you take money last year, pay raise. When you were so scared of inflation this year, you know say one tomato going to sell for $700. You know that, you know? You know say one tomato was going to be sold for $700 in Jamaica this year. Is it that's why I take a pay raise last year? Well, guys, I'm about to read something for you right now, and after this short break.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie! Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before, and I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. I don't like people tell lie for me.
The parish of St. Thomas has had mixed fortunes in recent years for agriculture. In January of this year, the government announced $200 million to assist sugarcane farmers in St. Thomas, who have been negatively affected by the closure of the Golden Grove Sugar Factory. However, some small farmers who now occupy farmer sugar lands are complaining about eviction notices.
So we're there a long time.
Because before it came out of production,
and since cane show up, we have the land. We have them off before Eastern shutdown because we plant canal. When birthday here on our running place, instead we plant canal, don't light no fire and it we use. Till cane, we still a work a plant canal. And then we farm from and then we eat from, then we send we picnic at school out there. So we need to get some more type big food.
We need to get the land to work. Yes. Establish yourself, spread the wings. I don't want it to say.
If we even have to pay, we're willing to pay, we lease, but you can't come and just throw we out if just the big man come, we come put cow. Then we are going to survive around here, nothing around here. Cow alone can't help, we cow not for we. Where we have a for we, let something for we. It is not fair. We need justice.
True.
In response, the SCJ head, Joseph Shakir, toured sections of the Eastern Parish. He was accompanied by members of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, as well as a Member of Parliament, Dr. Fenton Ferguson.
How we can accommodate them in the plans for the development of the former sugar lands in Eastern St. Thomas. I represent Minister Shaw and his ministry on this mission. SCJ Holdings Limited is the landowner on behalf of the government. And at the invitation of Dr. Ferguson, I came out to have a first-hand look at the state of affairs on the land. Now, it is clear to me that there is active and good farming taking place, albeit scattered. There has to be some rationalization down the road. Suffice it to say that the government has no intention of disrupting farmers who are engaged in productive activities. But we have to find a way where farmers can remain where they are, cultivating and using land productively, and still be able to accommodate larger investors who can provide employment to residents of the area.
No wicked. How come white man Shakir been no head at Sugarland? Me say my grandparents them a roll over them grave. How come white boy I come head my grandparents them land? I own them land there. Jamaica people. For decades me born come see. My grandparents them are run behind labor right and PNP, you know. I get look a handout, I look a drink of rum, you know. Look a piece of food here and there. I don't know, look after the heritage, you know. Me are 50-year-old and from this point on, you know, me gonna use my page and point out some stuff, some meaningful stuff, what we are push forward, you know. Everybody come promise us land rights. From your boy, labor right and PNP come in and promise us land rights. And in 2024, people are get pushed off of them grandparents' land. Where them fight for, them bleed for, them blood, them bones scattered all over them plantation there. As a white boy, want come bring in investors, fence off how much acre land to put what? Some lazy ass cows. Eh? Go buy land if the rich friend can't buy land. Why not take up government land and give them for our four parents' land? Stop it. Eh? Wanna mash up the land? Farmers, wanna mash up your house? Wanna thief the most? Wanna have so much property? Wanna don't have mortgage for it? Wanna just take cash so and spend on property, and the people them, the slave grandparents them must get dash way a road. People them are beg on no. Them are beg on no. They will pay for the land to farm. Them are beg on no. Them are beg on no. Them are beg on no. At the mercy of uno ever since I was born till now. Please, sir, do sir, yes, sir. The thing's hard for me, you know. You know, job not them, please. You know, I use to feed my family. And me, we will pay for the lease. We please, I beg you, sir. Why poor people always I beg? We grandparents pay for this already. Let's move on.
These were the words of Prime Minister Andrew Holness in Parliament on Wednesday afternoon regarding the illegally captured lands in Bernard Lodge. True to his word, today, police officials are demolishing the structures that were erected on these lands. The operation, which began after 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, saw unoccupied and unfinished houses being demolished by large machinery.
The operation began shortly after 6 o'clock, maybe about 6:30 or thereabouts. Varying forms of manual and machine labor engaged in the process, being very careful and respectful of people's personal space, etc.
Subsequently, blockades were erected to cordon off the affected area, forcing scores of motorists to turn back and take alternate routes. One inconsolable victim of the demolition said she now has no clue what her next steps will be, as she spent her last $800,000 on the lot she was building on.
Giving me TRN and my ID and every time of the receipt give me. There's another receipt give me. Nobody not give me no look one, no give me. No, I thought me just a far and so I just told me so I leave on the plane. Me just have to work for work. I see that work for work. And changes that me can work in a man time come in a happy come here see if it belongs and such. I don't know what to do.
JCF Communications strategist Dennis Brooks said though the operation is being undertaken by the Sugar Company of Jamaica Holdings, the police alongside the Jamaica Defence Force were present to keep the peace.
It's an operation that is being conducted by the Sugar Company of Jamaica. We as law enforcement are merely here based on our assessment of the space, our assessment of the situation. We're here just to provide the security necessary for the workmen to do their operation.
Yeah, man, come back and woman Andrew Wallace place for real, man. Come back and man and parents, brother. Cause watch out. You feel like Andrew Wallace poor people in family. You know want to see a man go live in family also. Right then in Andrew Wallace right now family where we need a house just like how we need a house now. Eh? Come back and prison one we go live and make soldiers and police run with them. The soldiers and police them run with my young boy for we. Then them happy catch me. Me a whole man. Me can run for soldier and police right now, especially soldier. Eh? Andrew Wallace know.
If you want to know a set of people, you have to study the history of them. I've been to the Truth and Justice Memorial in Alabama, gentle people. If you guys not visit that place there, may I beg anybody, take a trip, go to Alabama. Go to the Truth and Justice Memorial. It is close to where Rosa Parks used to take bus. The history is fat there in Alabama. Juicy history. And it's also close to the church that Martin Luther King used to visit. It's now an historical site. When you go up there, pure camera there around there. You understand me? It's a historical site. The church where Martin Luther King used to visit. You can see it. That's where the march started. That's where everything, the real move. I want you to understand me. Go down to Alabama. Take a walk to the Truth and Justice Memorial. You can see where black people have come from. People, the trauma. All our life, we've been traumatized. The moment we touch the West is nothing but trauma for black people. Slavery is over. Who you see I bring the trauma today? Our own blacks. Not the white man. Your own black man is traumatizing us again, all over again. And it seems as if they are worse. May I ask all the time, who is worse? The master or the slave who become master? Look at it from the Caribbean to Africa. Why we cannot come up, even if we have gold, diamond, silver, oil, no matter what we have in our country. All we can see with the leaders and the politicians them around, we are get rich, and the people them are get more poor and poorer, poor. Who is traumatizing us now? Is it the white man? Or black people are trying to run away to white man country, going through the border, going through the jungle, going through the desert, running to our slave masters, grand picnic them for safety. So you want to tell me, say, we slave master them, grand picnic them, treated better than the slave them, great grand picnic them? Can't you see the pattern here from the Caribbean to Africa? Everybody are run to the the master, great grand picnic them because them treated better. You know, there's something wrong here. We're tired of live the trauma. And we just stand up and make black leaders do it to us. When we need to stand up to them. Let's get into this, because we all know what Mr. Clark did last summer. Let's get into this. Let me read this for you guys and tell me what I want to. According to recent reports, a decline in corporate tax revenue in Jamaica during 2023 significantly impact the country's budget. When I hear me, I say, I'll show them when they're wicked, you know. That's why I say them take the raise and the false pretense. This is when we have problem with the raise what them get. Because during that time, there was marketing Jamaica as the financial superpower of the Caribbean. I've never seen anything like that. When I saw it, I say, something I got wrong, something not right. So you tell me as a Jamaican, whether you're PNP or you're a Labour right there, and listen to this argument I'm going to make right now. You tell me if these guys are worthy of the raise. You tell me if they did not take this raise on a false pretense. Remember last year, everything's supposed to happen good because we're the financial superpower of the Caribbean. We're not supposed to get this type of report the next year about last year when we were supposed to be the financial superpower of the Caribbean. That big write-up in the Miami Herald. Who remember that? You remember that? So while last year the country is going through a bad moment, these guys not broke, you know. Because based on the Integrity Commission report, we are here everything we are going on now, you know. Them not broke, you know. Them rich, you know. Them have foundation with dark money are going to by the millions, you know. Them not broke, you know. And the teacher, them broke. Me read and do video for Uno where teacher they on retirement and the teacher says she they on retirement. How much years now? Yeah? How much years she they on retirement? And the lady can't get any money. She cannot get $1. She said if it was for some fruit trees around her land, upon her land, she'd have dead for hungry. Teacher, retire in Jamaica. Several years, she have to put something on the paper. She had to get a write-up in the paper. Let me read it. So I'm trying to show you something now. Last year, according to recent reports, a decline in corporate tax revenue in Jamaica during 2023 significantly impacted the country's budget. So Mr. Clark, you know, say last year the budget dipped, my brother. You know that. At least I get quarterly report. Don't just tell me say you find out this year. Are you the big man? You know everything will go on with the finances. So why would you know say corporate tax dip last year? The country got to a thing, but to take that significant amount of raise. Mr. Clark, me feel say a false pretense to take the money off. Because based on what I write last year in the Miami Herald, financial superpower of the Caribbean, we shouldn't be reading this right now. We shouldn't be reading this right now. Give back the raise. Give back the raise. You guys do not need it. Bust the teachers and police. Give back the raise so police, teachers can get it. So schools can get it. So the hospitals can get it. So the roads can get it. Bless the people. Give back the raise. You guys don't need a dime. None of y'all. Don't need no raise. Give back the raise. Jamaica cannot manage the raise. Ever since the guys take the raise, a lot of things are right in Jamaica again, you know. More garbage now pick up. Police now get pay on time. So when they get pay, you know, hold them. All type of stuff are going on Jamaica, but when you take a big raise and come tell me about the financial superpower of the Caribbean, me raise this topic before, you know. It's not the first me I raise it and say these guys took the money under false pretense based on my knowledge of what I'm reading. How is it when I take big raise and say we're the big financial superpower of the Caribbean when you know say corporate taxes dip? Think about that. Jamaican people are struggling. I want to take them a type of raise. Look how much wealth the Prime Minister have. What make him deserve such massive amount of raise, Mr. Clark? Look how much dark money going at the Finance Minister Foundation. Why do you guys need any raise, Mr. Clark? Then why did you guys come tell us say last year Jamaica is the financial superpower of the Caribbean, Mr. Clark? Actually, you want to look over there, so and I look over here so the hardship. And why we believe that Jamaica strong enough, the economy is strong enough to take on such large pay raise, boss. Jamaica can't handle it. Most Jamaicans are get freaking $15,000 a week, Mr. Clark. Look on this, your finance minister. Get your pen and paper. Come here. Out of $15,000, somebody have to pay taxi fare out of it. Bus fare to go to work to and from. They have to squeeze lunch. They can't have lunch out of it. They have to bring food from yard. Me not ask. Me not ask somebody about that. Me know how many people them roll. A tenement yard may I come from, so me understand everything from scratch. They have to get lunch from a yard because they can't afford to buy lunch out there. They have to give them picnic money to go to school. Even if them can imagine they have picnic when travel to school, go to high school and stuff. $15,000 a week. Think about one single mother. Picnic, you have to get lunch. Not only lunch money, you have to get lunch. What about light bars? What about water? What about food? When time to go to the shop, they have to go to the supermarket because they can't go to market, go buy no fresh produce to keep them healthy. So there you go again. Mr. Tufton, I tell Jamaican people to eat more healthy. How? Don't tell me some poor people don't want to eat more healthy. When poor people get money, you see them go and buy fish and they have them mix up and they blend up. Poor people know how to eat healthy. They do know how to eat healthy. It no matter which part you come from in Jamaica, poor people do know how to eat healthy. Give them a chance and see what happens. In my household, my father used to work at Kingston when we moved to the country. My father worked at West Indies Glass Factory. So my father used to come home fortnight time and money running up. Guess where my mother go? Seaside. She go buy fish, mix up and blend up. I go in the house, dinner nicer. When poor people get money, no nice. Me say poor people know how to eat healthy. They need a chance how to. They don't have the money. Out of $15,000 a week, what can you do with it? Tell me what they can do. That's all them getting them, Mr. Clark. Who used to get millions of dollars a year. Plus, one and a half because it's not the pay that attract politicians, whether PNP or Labour, right? And the pay attract them to politics, are the perks. Notice how much doctor, lawyer, and businessman enter politics even before such man give them the pay raise, when they could have make that money on them own in the public sector, right? By themselves. Right? In the private sector by themselves, right? So what do you think attract them to politics? You think of the pay? Are the perks that comes with it? So these guys are rich, them well off, them all right, they only suffer around and me and you, gentle people. These guys are rich and the tech. 300% raise. 300% raise. When the country now perform good, I come lie to the nation and the world about the financial superpower of the Caribbean. The moment when the financial superpower tax revenue dip. With the shortfall primarily attributed to lower corporate tax income. Hold on. With the shortfall primarily attributed to lower corporate income tax collections, causing a revenue deficit for the fiscal year. I want to read this so you guys know. With the shortfall primarily attributed to lower corporate income tax collections, causing a revenue deficit for the fiscal year. This was largely due to changes in international financial reporting standards impacting how certain financial institutions declare taxes. Key points about the situation. Major impact on the budget. The decrease in corporate tax revenue was a key contributor to a shortfall in Jamaica's budget for the 2023 fiscal year. Last year, they take the reason. So them should have known seminar perform good. But them choose to give a beautiful headline. PR stunt. Jamaica, the financial superpower of the Caribbean. That's when them strike and take the raise there. So knowing all of this, don't you think say them people should give back the money, people? Do you think they take the money under false pretense? Reason for decline. The decline in corporate tax collection was mainly due to lower tax declarations from certain entities, particularly financial institutions, resulting from changes in international financial reporting standards. Government response. The Ministry of Finance acknowledged the revenue shortfall. You hear me say that? The Ministry of Finance acknowledged the revenue shortfall and pointed to March 24 as significant contributor to the issues. So the Spark program was Spark. What happened to the Spark program? The Spark program won't spark. Sorry, no money no there for that. But them take the pay raise gone already. Give back the money. Give back the money. Give back the money, family. What do you think, people? Listen, let me just read that phone a while ago. Who do you think them deserve the pay raise? Just buy what I read for you a while ago. People in Jamaica have the water out there, flood watch out there. Flood watch now in effect. You know? What about the flood watch? You know, we out of flood watch yet? Stay safe, my people, stay dry. Protect yourself and know the government now come for you. Don't forget burial with us roll through a while ago. Money come, I don't know the money gone. Nobody know where the money gone. Them people don't bust nobody. Keep everything for themselves. So people may ask you again, Jamaican people, don't put politics in this. Because that's the problem all these years. We sit down and we make PNP and Labour right take we a fool. Because we have supporters of corruption and bull crap. Please look at what me I say as a Jamaican. Think about your picnic. Coming up for PNP and Labour right tonight, you know. A full stop we have put at this right now. And even the PNP can hear what we say. Eh? So nobody, we no bother with this. So if the PNP are coming and think say they bother with this, no bother with it. No bother with it. Please, no bother with it. We want a change in the country for everybody. No PNP and no Labour right. No dumb comment in the comment section. Come here, black and delete, you know. We don't have no time for it today. Yesterday, I cuss bad on my channel and got bad. My head cheap yesterday. My heart hurt yesterday for poor people. Sometimes people, me cry tears from this already, you know. And several times, yeah, water run out of me eye for poor people, you know. And several times, yeah, water run out of me eye for poor people doing my video them, you know. When we see things are reached, you know, by wicked, cruel men, you know. When we see things are reached, you know, when it's supposed to happen to you know. I would have done that. We're sorry for myself. Carlos, everything you want to compare Jamaica to America, Jamaica and America. I know that, people, but your life not have to be like that. These boys know. So the finances now run good in the country, and at the same time, them strike and seek to take 300% raise. Teachers don't get no money. Police still look for raise. Civil servant, Jamaica school, the teachers them a runway. Not even road them a fix across the country. Everything dry up. But when you look at who I get rich boy, you know the big C when PNP and Labour right supporters their yard because of the big C laws. Them boy are open bank accounts and them are open business when female business close. And you know all right with that Labour right. And Jamaica on love. A man and party on love. Your allegiance is to man and party, not to the country. If your allegiance was to the country, you'd have born your bad man. You'd have born your bad man. You'd have born your bad for no say when them lock you up a yard. That is the time them open accounts where millions of dollars run through. That's the time when they open business. When they find time for open business when everybody's supposed to lock down. 2020 and 2021. That's in the height of the thing, you know. That is in the height of the thing, you know. The thing come through 2019 and by 2020, the thing ripe, you know. The big C ripe, you know. 21 and 2020, you know. Ripe. At them time, them boy open account and I run business in the Jamaica people. Are we okay with that? Are we okay with that? We like long a few yard, them boy own business when everybody was told to stay at them yard. So we're not gonna make the 2030. We're not gonna do the 2030 plan where you hear them talk about the vision 2030. We're not gonna make it. These guys already know so the country never have the money for the pay raise. Tell me if them boy must give back the raise. The raise was them take it under false pretense. Pretending the country was doing good. Pretending we have the best bounce back of a big C. Pretending we're the financial superpower of the Caribbean. So now come the Spark program can't spark. How come the Spark program can't spark, Mr. Clark? Only poor people want to suffer, boy. They must live in a tenement yard and the same people they must vote for. Them. They must vote for PNP. See the sign there, the GLP can't come here. So PNP have zinc fence too. And then we vote for all the years, PNP and Labour right. And then we know. At this point, my people put politics out on the system and fight for the country and grand pick to them, fight for heritage, make sure so we get piece of the goddamn land. Look what land we have. Look what land. Look on the land, pristine, nice, fresh breeze. Look on land. You know what people in the garrison who don't mind get piece of this land and so them come out of tenement yard. Look on land. We take it against the Chinese. Look on land. We could fight for heritage. Look on land. What my grandfather fight for, where they talk about say white man to give him money. Reparation. And that's what I fight for. So reparation right before you, yeah. You get kicked off a reparation. So reparation right before you, yeah. Think about the heritage and money you don't want. Be reminded that if them boy get money, you don't expect to get money out of them. Say England decides if it turn fool and make the mistake to give these boys reparation money to give you. Remember the big C money. Did you get any out of it? Burial money. Did you get any out of it? So what about if them make the mistake and give these boys reparation money say for bus Jamaicans? You don't expect to get none out of it. You don't be careful on ask and when you ask for reparation money. It wouldn't be the right time now. What we need to fight for is what we are looking at right now. Land rights. Tired of PNP and Labour to tell you about land from my boy till now. A time when you look after the people them. Remove the people them from garrison community. This is not the environment we want my Jamaican youth them grow up in. These are homes inside of tenement yard. Most of these homes have kids in them. This is not the environment fit for kids. This is suitable for crime, infestation, abuse of kids and the family. This is bad. The mindset of the people go dark when they live in a place like this because there's no laughing. A hungry man is an angry man. Believe those words. Change the people in life. Stop walk around and not clean up garbage. Make zinc fence their place. Then we're going to give this $260 million. We're going to take to clean up zinc fence. I want an audit on this to find out how much zinc fence going to clean up for $260 million. Where the money gone? I will pay money that, you know. So them remove zinc fence. And zinc fence still in a town. Zinc fence still all about the damn place, but $260 million have been spent. Where it went? There should be an audit on that money. Because anything I'm to do, the poor people, them, me say, una taker, a prison of a go. Everything loose. May I read something for you guys right now? And tell me what you think about it. Gentle people, after this short break.
There is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case.
The person was tracked and their identity discovered.
Anyone can say anything and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
Some 60-odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island.
Yes, family, thank you again. Now, let me show you how bad the thing was last year when I take the pay. Them know say the country now do good, gentle people. Jamaica over politics. The country over corruption. Jamaica over anything, over PNP, over labor rights, over Mark Golding, over Andrew Holness, over anybody. Jamaica above them all. We take all the life from your boy till now. Fight the politician get rich. And that's what we do, you know. We need to be blamed as Jamaicans. We need to be blamed. PNP and Labour, we should be ashamed of ourselves. We should be ashamed of ourselves. How we do fight for a bag of food and a little handout. Still living in a tenement yard. Nobody now fight for heritage. Reparation. We should be ashamed of ourselves. We're not fighting for nothing meaningful. Them boy, I know that. That's why them can dance around with PNP and Labour rights. Guilty of it. We all are guilty, gentle people. We don't fight for nothing. What we fight for? Anything we fight for in our politics. We can't let give a grandpit to them. Come here. PNP and Labour rights. Tell me any benefit you get from supporting PNP and Labour rights where you can move on and give it to your grandpit to them. We not talk about farm work card. Because that have nothing to do with PNP and Labour rights. A government issued stuff. For everybody. Anybody right here, what have you received and the benefit from PNP and Labour right so you can pass on to your future generation? Me don't expect no answer, you know? Me don't expect no answer when I looking at myself and say, ratted. And I like all those I tell you, you know. PNP and Labour right, we come on social media, come cuss out each other. Tell me what the benefit you get from PNP and Labour right. Because we are fighting for the wrong thing, me I open up on the yai. The Rasta man pick me, I open up on the yai. What to not get? Point on something. Just put in the comment section. Anything. Only there, you know. Decades from we born a PNP and Labour right. We born in the household, like me say, the household of me born in a PNP household. And Labour right do everything bad. PNP can't do nothing bad in the household of me grow up in. We can't help this piece of me grow up in. But tell me something what PNP and Labour have done where you can live for your grandpit to them and we are about reparation for give who? Make we fight for land we want now. Since we know them boy can give away 1940 acre land for free before them give And we are the owner for the land. And we hear some white boy named Shakura come talk about him are the boss over Sugarland. How white man are going to be? Slavery done already. England gone. They get rich. White man gone. How come white boy are going to be over Sugarland? And the black man let them in. The black man let them. Mash up your house. Kick you, I beg to farm. People who are farm. Female are do farm in a rural St. Thomas. Look how St. Thomas rural. Look how St. Thomas is forgotten. The forgotten parish. Look how the people they struggle. And the people them a farm. And they put on a rich friend them that come push them off. If you turn the farmland in a cow command. And that's some wicked, dirty drunker. Who know? One other people. Look on it good, man. So them know say the revenue the country now the good people make a show, you know, again, you know. Because some of the politics we see, a country me see. Screw PNP and Labour right on behalf of my people. I'm willing to fight them all. For my grandpit them our heritage. A heritage now. There should be a mass exodus of people from the garrison in a hard life, gully banking, tenement yard, ghetto life, Rima, jungle. Free up Jamaica people, mass exodus, movement of Jamaica people. Give them land, change them life. Clean up them area there. Mash down zinc fence. Clean up where them people used to live. With them squalor life there. Turn the country around. We can do it. Do it for Labour right. Do it for PNP. Both parties are guilty of keeping us like this poor. Because poor in the garrison, in the heart of the garrison, you guys are the pot of gold for politicians who will never switch. Them don't have to do anything for you. You will always vote for them. If a PNP, you say a PNP for life from grandmother, living on life from beyond the grave through her grand picnic, who say in blood run green or in blood run orange. What have these boys and girls done for us all these decades? Meaningful, where you can say, Jano, look this up. You say we are fool people. You say we are the idiot boy. People, and last night my reason my brethren, you know. I mean, I said the mindset of the people have to be changed. The things that we require from politicians have to change. That's why politicians come in a constituency, them stop at a rum bar. Them not stop now when we not sell alcohol, you know, you noticed? Whether PNP and Labour, people may not eat that, you know. They've been around here, me live this. People, you want to know where I come from? You don't want to know my foundation and where I come from. Me I come from right here, so. Not necessarily this home, or this yard, or them place I come from. When me have sense to find myself in a tenement yard at Trench Town, they will move to tenement yard at Walton Park Road. I want to understand. Mama tell me say me born on Maxwell Avenue in a tenement yard on Maxwell Avenue. Me born a yard. Me not born a hospital, you know. Me and one of them not born a hospital. A yard me born. On Maxwell Avenue. Then when me have sense, a Trench Town me there in a space look just like that. And then the war and the bad manism, Rima man come and say, if you move out, the whole community have to move. Can you think I know badness I go to Jamaica? Political badness. Only think I know that we have to move from behind Trench Town Comprehensive High School of a Turner Street, find yourself at Walton Park Road in a squalor life like this. People, when we see these pictures, it hurt me to the core that my people have to be living like this when everybody else have 28 bank accounts and how much properties. Eh? Such man, if you give up one of the house to senior living. I was thinking about it last night. Andrew Owen say, on earth to give up one of your property for senior living. Do something for Jamaica. Can you imagine if such man take away my take? But will not be a Robin Hood and bless the people then? Can you imagine if you have a prime minister? Imagine this. Imagine if the Integrity Commission report come out from the Prime Minister. Just like him is right now, corrupt as hell, hand in the cookie jar. But during his tenure in office, 2 terms him get. The Labour them give him more seat the second term. So go and go do with business boss. But what did he do with his majority in Parliament? Come up with law to oppress the people. 15 years, radam, a wicked traffic act. Those things and those things and things and things. Mash up people's house. People that saw them do the majority. Plunder the people. So now, suppose such man, the news come out upon him, corrupt as ever. Everything bust out upon him, same way. We see the news of the paper, him handing at the cookie jar. Yes, him guilty. But during his tenure in office, he did cut up some land and give the people mass exodus. Not a war gonna give a few keys while you promote housing, Andrew Holness. Your brother Norman Brown, your business partner, you put over housing. What kind of thing that, boss? So now we see why you go around and give a key and you are the one in the pictures that promote housing. Because now your brother Norman Brown, when in your business partner, now you may put over housing agency. Now Norman Brown, your business partner, boss. How is it your business partner in a housing at one part and UDC, which is under the Office of Job Creation, Economic Growth and Job Creation, which is under you in your office, and your brother Norman Brown, you put up that stuff. What is the plan between you and him? What is the plan between you and Norman Brown? Can't you see them things and not go work? Them, I don't understand how Mr. Honest no believe said this no look good. Wrong is bang. Your wife in her office, make sure it's a wrong end up in a bang. Your wife in her office was wrong, boss. I don't understand how you need to say that wasn't right. What you see happen right now? No, you and the wife been looking weird. We know your wife probably sorry. She never started a foundation and help picnic and old people. That's what the first lady should have done, you know. But it seems as if she don't want to work for free for the Jamaica public. Your wife should be feeding old people, taking care of picnic, battered women. A foundation like that, Miss Honest should have. Miss Honest should have been more respected and it would be powerful for Miss Honest. She should be in the office with her husband. No, you get dragged, she get dragged, picnic get dragged, sister get dragged, mother get dragged. For our this is like a family affair. But me I say, just in case this come out upon you in a public, and Jamaica say, the brother had cut up the 1940 acre land we take the Chinese. You need to take it back. And the reason why I say that, the land is sacred. It's not about the money, it's not for sale. Show some respect to Nanny. We fight off them white boy, if we. Show some respect to our ancestors. If you guys don't know, show some respect to them. This land that you guys give the Chinese, please take it back. And how is it a man who's so corrupt can make deals like this? I want to look on the document and rip it up. Can a person who is this corrupt make any deal for the nation and we weren't told about this deal? May I ask again, if a man who is corrupt, can he make deal with no Chinese or anybody on our behalf? Like the land deal, 1940 acres, people still live in a squalor. What if this brother cut up 1940 acres, give the people, but we hear the Integrity Commission report upon him saying corrupt? Would I beat him, but would I say, boy, at least in thief, but and that the people are not saying, him would not get this here. No one going on. People say, greedy. Look how much you have. You know, giving up your star apple. You are star apple. Not if your wife depends on some account. We can't wait to see the rest of the report to see what I go on. We have 7 more to go. And we have a total of 28. So we want to see it on behalf of our country. But me I say, right there, so look on the picture. Even though the Integrity Commission report come out and they better look dirty. Can you imagine the brother he have it in a history of him in a parliament? 8 years him in there now, you know. 2 term and more seat for the second term. PNP can't stop him if he do not help the people them. So him deliberately no want to help the people them. And him no want to change people's life. If you want to move the people them can do it. But the only move for land with someone named Shakur. Him you hear say name a call over when they go mash up the people them house. Yeah? I feel name a call everywhere you see them take up people of a Sugar Land. I feel name a call white man. Oh, white man go over Sugar Land. Me want to know that, you know. And these black men allow them because it seems as if I'm going to feed them pocket and get wad. The rest of people must live in a squalor life. When the nose of the country now run good, but the tech raise. Watch this, people. May I read something out of the Gleaner. The Vision 2030 timeline for Jamaica as being as a developed country will not be met. Prime Minister Andrew Holness confirmed Saturday night as he addressed a town hall meeting with Jamaicans in the United States. Want to hear that? Let me read that paragraph again. The Vision 2030 timeline for Jamaica to be seen as a developed country will not be met. Prime Minister Andrew Holness confirmed Saturday night as he addressed a town hall meeting with Jamaicans in the United States. The goalposts have moved. The Prime Minister told the audience of around 500 Jamaicans. I don't know if you see that amount in the place, but anyway. Jamaicans at a town hall in the Bronx, New York, organized by the Jamaican Consulate in New York. According to owners, while the rudimentary structure of the economy is in place, yeah, right, it is not enough for Jamaica to meet the goals of Vision 2020. People them take the money under false pretense. Jamaica was not the superpower of the Caribbean at that moment, based on what we're reading here and my understanding. So them should give it back. Them set the country back. Even taking that amount of raise, no company can afford to give no worker 300% raise. No country can afford to give the civil servant 300% raise. Any country decide to take 300% raise, give themselves and them friends, they want the country to a shock. They might put the country in a shock. They put the country in a shock. They want the country collapse. This is not normal. If you want your business to collapse, give the people who you employ 300% raise. Any country want your country to collapse, give the people in your country 300% raise. Tell me, say this is not deliberate. To tear down the country. Put the country in a shock. Lie to us about the financial superpower of the Caribbean. Give back the goddamn money. Give back the money. False pretense. According to owners, while the rudimentary structure of the economy is in place, it is not enough for Jamaica to meet the goals of Vision 2030. People, now this man tell me say, in the campaign trail, I'm doing them video. Now the same man tell me say, the economy, it was busy balancing the economy. I heard them using it. It was busy balancing the economy. And now the economy has been balanced. He's ready to share the revenue with you. Now him said the money that they share. The Spark program now Spark. Road now go fix boy. The man will bankrupt the country deliberately and mash down the country. I take a pickaxe, I go to the country. The man them say Jamaica now do good and the man then look for the country when I go and push it down deeper into the water by taking 200% raising. Lie about it. The man them say Jamaica wobble, I go drop off of the cliff. What Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness do? Take 300% raise on poor people. And you understand me? And people come from my page. I take up for these guys who don't care about you and your Grand Picnic. I don't care about PNP and Labour. I care about my country and the future. And the Grand Picnic them. I know say when me dead and gone, we not remember a man named Jamaican Carlos. Remember, I know. Me might not have no use to know, and I might not remember me now, you know. When me dead and gone, these words when I tell you now, I go ring in our ears like a bell. You will remember me. You will remember me. And the work coming do. Trust me. When history is written and the book is written and truth be told, you will remember Carlos' voice. They're ringing on the head like a bell. We need to start asking better things. And land we need to start asking where they are PNP and Labour right now. Ask you no goddamn farm up ticket and all this. And land we want. Cut up thousands of acres land and give the people them. Mass exodus out of these populated area where people squalor life and poor life and crime infested because people are live certain type of life. And a hungry man is an angry man. You know, not out of these communities more than crime. Politicians know that, but it is go-to because it's their base. These people never change to nothing. That's why politicians don't have to go back there to do anything for them to uplift them. PNP do it with them, Labour do it with them. Them don't go back to the garrison. People never change. Why go back and do something to a group of people who will never switch? You don't have to do nothing for them to switch. You don't have to sweeten them up. You don't have to do nothing for them. They are your pot of gold. It's called the base. The PNP have them exploit them. The Labour right have them exploit them. The PNP have them exploit them. The Labour right have them exploit them. This notice on the fence right here tells a story. Which community that is. It is a PNP community. Them got the zinc fence too. Them got the roughness too. Politicians tie them out like goat and leave them there. Now come back to the next 4 or 5 years. Again, looking for vote. Try to dip back in the pot of gold. Where them left there to suffer. Them leave them in the squalor. Hungry, now no job. Hard life, I take them misery. And have the youths them growing up in this environment. So this video is a cry for the youths of Jamaica. Government, change them life. Please change them life. If Mark Golding is coming there, change them life, meaningful way. Exodus. Start a program named Exodus. Cut up these lands, put road up in there. water, and light. In a foreign, rich people live in a mountain. Poor people don't live in the hills of foreign. In Jamaica, poor people live in some mountain up there and control some land and don't even know the value of it. In America, I am come know the value of land. Some people live on some house on some cliffside. Eh? And they just catch up the house on some put some beam and some sitting in there. Right? So cut up the mountainside, put road in it. People, you say rich people live a mountain of foreign. Poor people don't live in the mountains. You can't afford those land. Just the view alone, you can't afford it. Most poor people live a foreign around the city, flat land. Yeah? Cut up these land, give the people, Jamaican politician. Start promise them under PNP and labor rights. Have the people have ring bell and a push up fist. Eh? A years me see PNP and labor rights support, you know. The Jamaica don't support nobody but PNP and labor rights. But UNO a suffer. Meaningful change now. Bag of food can't help your PNP and labor rights. Can't help you. One little farmer ticket I want work program for go sitting on foreign. Can't help you. Can't help your future. Where is the land for you? So when a dead gone, at least you can dead left something for your grandpicnic. They don't have to suffer. They don't have to live a certain life. When a dead gone, you can leave something for them. They don't have to find themselves in a tenement yard. Eh? We have the land. We can do it. If them can take 1,940 acres, give to the Chinese. That's a precedence. Them open the door. That's an example. Now, look at the people. Take the land back from the Chinese. We can do business with them, but take the land back from them. The land is sacred. Please. And the time when them deal, it's signed by a crooked man. So we are going to the deal where this brother sign and cheer them up. The land deal is one of them. Give the Jamaica people land. These are the things we need to ask for. We cuss out each other on social media. We don't want nothing about politics, you know. Like me ask you know, show me something in the comment section where PNP and Labour give to you, have done for you, where you can left for your grand picnic. Me understand, so Michael Manley send a lot of you guys to Jamal. Education and all that. Those are meaningful stuff. But in terms of heritage, something what our forefathers fought for and bought already, we weren't paid. While we are talking about, we want freaking money from England, yeah, to put in a politician wouldn't give it to we. We sit on the land right now, so they take the Chinese. This is what we need to start asking for now. Mass exodus. Remove people from Rima, jungle, gully side, clutter. Remove them from crime-infested community. Remove them. Every parish in Jamaica have some wilderness, have some land where nobody not live on. Build it, the people come. Cut the road and give Jamaica people lights and water in them road there and sewage system. Yeah? And see if the people move from town and move there. It'll be a whole another city in some of them rural wilderness. Remove the people them. They will move. They will come. Before long, you see a whole town of businesses around there, same way. Build it, the people come. Change Jamaica people life. Exodus. Movement of Jamaica people. It's time now. Look at the poverty where they are town. Look at West Kingston. Look at the poverty. But when a politician pot of gold, they're going to come back for no election time. Rise up and wise up, my people. My loving up. There won't be a 2030 vision. Now I'm going to make it scrap. So, therefore, I don't expect no spark program. So, all that what the Prime Minister was saying during the last campaign trail was nonsense. It was busy balancing the budget, the economy. Now the economy has been balanced and ready to share the dividends with you. Did you hear the Prime Minister say that? So you hear him say the 2030 vision now going to cut people. But them take the raise. Under false pretense. Give back that money, Mr. Clark. You know, say, when you take that money under false pretense, based on my knowledge, based on what I'm reading, I believe you guys take the money under false pretense. Jamaica wasn't doing good at the time you guys give yourself that amount of raise. Take it anyway. Now the Spark program now kick off, but the money now in the pocket spread off. 2030 plan now go. We now go meet the goal, but money in your pocket. Why we not going to meet the goal? Because the economy not doing good. From when the economy not doing good. Last year, corporate tax are tripling. Last year is when them take the raise. Last year is when they put the thing in the Miami Herald. They trick with. Last year is when them tell us say Jamaica the financial superpower of the Caribbean. Jamaica have the best bounce back from Big C. All of last year. Give back the goddamn race. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Share the video. You could appreciate my video by, and my work I'm put in by liking this video, people. My name is Jamaican Carlos. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on the platform where I like the work, please subscribe for the latest video. Hit the bell so when we come in, you can join the comment section, same time, interact on the live video. You see me as it? So people, thank you for watching this video. And we're going to prepare for this 8 a.m. Mark Golding online people parliament online. Because like I told you, it seems as if the labor right tried to tie up Mark Golding for him not to come out and explain this. I told you already. Me do videos on that. I'm show you proof, documentation where me make my statement from. And I believe. So them know say parliament was postponed today. So Mark Golding get the news of parliament postponed. So I decided to say, sure, we're gonna keep people's parliament online. So it seems as if the labor right now said this is gonna be devastating to them. So then decide to say, oh, them sit down and think about the quick, it's supposed to do about the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. That is what's supposed to meet this morning in Parliament. But as I show you in my video, there was no agenda. There was no agenda under that. So, but Wednesday there's agenda. So therefore, they was gonna keep my Parliament. Can't have Parliament and there's no agenda, right? So Mark Golding decides to have the People's Parliament online, which was scheduled today, 2 o'clock. So now them see that now Parliament claims say now, all right, Parliament I keep today. Now them all of a sudden them have an agenda. And starting 10 a.m. no more. The agenda, the schedule I read for you guys, I'm gonna show you guys in my previous videos that start at 10 a.m. Tuesday, 10 a.m., Wednesday, 10 a.m. But for some reason, this day, Parliament started at 2 o'clock. Right on the time when Mark Golding planned to start his online. And then Parliament started at 10 a.m. today. It started at 2 a.m. Well, 2 a.m. was the time when Mark Golding planned to go have the People's Parliament online since Parliament was closed at 2. At close today. They're supposed to close because they don't have the agenda for today. So Mark Golding was going to come online at 2, right? So them decided to have Parliament today and start right at 2. 2 o'clock is the time that Mark Golding supposed to go online. So Mark Golding changed back in time to what? 8 a.m. Jamaican time this morning. So looking at the time right now, approximately in 30 minutes, may I expect we go watch the PNP explaining the Integrity Commission report. And they said they will be taking call and answering questions. Yeah. Them that's some of the stuff. So they will be explaining, breaking down this integrity report. I'm see the opposition finance brother in it. So I'm sure we're gonna hear some stuff about money. People, in about 30 minutes. Yeah, kind of say Jamaica. Yeah, about 30 minutes. We're gonna me are ready. Me and my coffee ready. I'm a popcorn or fried dumpling. I don't love fried dumpling too much, So we're gonna listen because I really want to understand a bit more about the Integrity Commission report, because the legal minds can break down some stuff that we read and we understand. So I will be, getting my pen and my paper because I take notes. So that's what we're gonna sit down and do. So Mark Golding slip out of them hand again. He said 2 o'clock. Them say, all right, we are through a monkey bar in our way. We now about to have Parliament at 10. All right, we're going to start Parliament today. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it 2 o'clock when him put on film thing. So them things that Mark Golding, I got to attend Parliament, so I'm not going to have no time to go online. But Mark Golding said, no. He shift them and say, he might go 8, he might go earlier. So this even more devastating for the labor right. Because we're going to talk about all what them do and the dirt upon them. And then the PNP at 2 o'clock, when Parliament convene, is supposed to still about the Integrity Commission oversight. So it's going to be interesting to see how today run from Mark Golding explaining the People's Parliament online and explaining this thing some more and exposing a lot of stuff that we don't know. Till when him go to Parliament, go deal with it. Because today in Parliament, I read the schedule for you. They'll be touching on the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. That's what's supposed to handle today. Whoa, what a bangarang. Me loving the people. Land for the people. And there's something there. Land for the people. Jamaica people, if you're Labour right and PNP, listen me now, man. My God. Handout can't help me. Land me want now. Something meaningful. Come we can say, boy, you know, say my grandfather was a slave. We don't get no reparation, but remember, say in this year, this a government with a Labour people, I will take it from the Labour right. If Andrew say I do it, I will take it and I will clap him. If Andrew only say tomorrow man, well, if he come out of office, he can't do that no more. If he go, I'll pick up another deal when all the Chinese deal when give away land that need to be revisited. Tear up and take back the land for Chinese. The land is sacred for our people. So thank you guys for watching this video. As you can see, these boys know so the country now run good. But they're wicked people, rich men. Look how they're rich. Look how they're rich. Tell me also gutless. This is sin. What they do to us is sin. What they did to the country is sinful. Sinful. Have so much and take away what the poor forget. Have so much and pay the teacher and overpay on yourself and mash up education. Have so much, not even garbage una pick up and every goddamn day una tell about garbage truck. Have so much and take for the poor of Jamaica and say una love them. Have so much and take poor people tax break. What are supposed to give Jamaican people tax break to lift them up out of the slum and the squalor. Lift up them life. We'll take tax break and give some people from the richest country in the world. Duty-free imports. That, the duties, duty-free, we'll take that and give some other people. We don't belong here. We not left them. And look on all of that. None of the money will be left in the country. These guys are allowing their own country to dry out. These guys employ other people to kill them country, drain out them country, dry out them country, kill the businesses around the country. Tell me if I'm not traitor them, boy. Tell me if I'm not traitor them. Tell me, man, if I'm not traitor them. Tell me. You bring other people in there, you give them land, duty-free imports, you give them toll, tax break. Tell me if that is not designed to destroy any country. Tell me if that no rocket scientists can, take no rocket scientists to see this. Take the rocket scientists to see if you give some other people who have money already. They might come from the richest country in the world. These people lend the US money. When these people come to Jamaica, rich people are come from the richest country, coming to a poor country where the poorest people live, still live in a goddamn ghetto. You take the tax break, we're supposed to give these people to live up them life. You take it and give the people who come from the richest part of the world. You take the duty-free imports, where if you live up these people, you take it and give other people. Eh? You take a land where if you give these people, and you take it to give other people. Duty-free imports, you can survive people who get tax break and are shipping containers duty-free. When you live in Jamaica, you have to scramble up US dollars, you send a foreign go buy look something for your store. And when if you come in, you pay a arm and a leg when other people are bringing containers. You see the boy, a traitor. You see the boy, what them do, them design to hurt the people. You know, see them thing in the Jamaica people. Because we are PNP and we are Labour. No, the man, every day you come on social media, and they put the man name. While you're hungry, the one teeth in their backside mouth in their tenement yard. With your one teeth in their mouth in a tenement yard, hungry and they're thinking what about? I come talk to me. This are the I think I piss me off, you know. Or stupid Jamaica allow themselves to be on the plantation with a Labour and PNP, you know. They have had it with both sides, you know. We don't want nothing more than a bag of food. One iron fork, I want machete. Enough of we. Deserve on the goddamn plantation. We don't want nothing more than some fertilizer, some chicken and some feeding. And bag of care package with some one roll of toilet paper, some flour, rice, and one tin macula and dirty gallonite. We don't want nothing. We don't want farm work ticket and one ticket for go foreign go be slave. We don't want nothing more than get one job for work on a hotel or call center for be servant again. We don't want nothing. PNP and Labour, we don't have ambition. Jump on car, motorcade with these boys. We don't want nothing. When I come out there doing a good blow job, blowing them horns. Don't want to hear a politician and say, pay nice way I make. We don't want nothing. What do we, man? Looking at ourselves and say, we're supposed to feel embarrassed as labor rights and PNP. Look at pristine land. And the people them bungle up to rotted. We take the land and get Chinese. Cut roads and lights and put water. Remove some of these people, mass exodus. Change them life. In 2024, no youth in Jamaica is supposed to be growing up like that. None. Remember, in a country, you got always have poor people. In every country in the world. You can't help all of them. Some people still don't want help. Some people choose to live in a squalor. I tell you. Some people don't want help. But there are others. Most people will take help. Give them a piece of land. They will never go back to the garrison. I remember when my mom and my father decided to move to country with us. It was a total transformation of a life coming from zinc fence. Me not see no more zinc fence when we go to country. No more dirty water and no more gunshot and we have to go up on the floor. No more of that. We see wide open land, everything nice and green. We can plant corn and pumpkin in our yard. We can climb a fruit tree. My life changed when my parents moved us to country. Thank God they did. Thank God they did. Most people living at this garrison, did they know that they are country people? At one point, them come from country. Most people living at the garrison are country them come from. Come at home, come look work. I work them come look at survival while enough of them in the garrison. Did you know that? Did you know that most of the people in the town not come from town? Did you know that most people in the garrison in this cluttered area don't come from there? They are there for employment. That is why around every city, listen to me, yard or abroad, there is a ghetto. San Francisco, around Oakland, LA, Florida, around every city, there is a ghetto. That is a pot of gold for the rich people. Stay rich. They always need the poor people to service the rich people. So when the poorer people come into these cities to serve these people in these high-rise buildings, get a little job. They can't afford to live in these high-rise buildings where them serve these rich people. They have to go back to them little hole in the ghetto. Around every city, there is ghetto. So government really can't help everybody. So that's what we want you guys to know. But they can do meaningful, impactful help other than going around giving out 1 and 2 key. Act like you do it, but you not do it. I trick the people them go. You give 1 key over here, so the next person over there, so a squalor life, them a live. Change the people in life. Exodus me I talk about. There should be a program named Exodus. There should be a program named Exodus for the people of Rima, for the people of Jungle, from the people of St. Thomas all the way to Westmoreland. There's a lot of people living a squalor life, even in Westmoreland too. There are people living in squalor in Westmoreland too. People want help. People want help. So you help the parents. You help them pick me. Less stress, less crime, better future, better outlook. They will think different with their brain once they leave the tenement yard, knowing that they have a home. They will think different to make it independent. It will put a smile on one's face, knowing that you own a piece of land. Where you get the land from? The forefathers bought this already. Where you get the land from? Oh, the forefathers, nanny, the whole of them fight off them boy, them forefathers, foreparents pay the cost for you. And that's how we bring it for the European and labor, right? Stop walk around begging rum and boom and bag of food. Something grand them boy must do. And the PNP and labor right, we've been promised land rights from your boy till now. And I'll be using this page to echo it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos, guys. I'm out.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me. I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them. The things that I know affecting whole heap of people in Jamaica is the high electricity bill. When the PNP come into power, them say them going to bring down electricity costs. What has happened since? Electricity costs keep rising. They promise that by 2016 they would have made the JPS more efficient with more efficient plants. That's not going to happen till another 2 years. And before you know it, it will be another 3 or 4 years before them actually do it. The Labour Party will make sure that we put in place more efficient electricity generated plants to bring down the cost of electricity to you. I don't like to make promise. I make commitment. And under the Labour Party government, we are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big power plants. We are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big energy companies that can put the money in here to build the plants to give you cheaper and better electricity.
I needed a little clarity myself, so just to be clear. So let's say, for example, a special report is tabled on the matter that the country is waiting to hear, the illicit six. That would come to the House and go straight to the...
On a point of order, I do not know of what you're speaking, member. It's a... I don't know. Please remove that comment. Please remove that comment. That comment is inappropriate, doesn't belong in the House, and is not included in any document submitted in this honorable House. Please remove your comment.
I've heard what you have said, Madam Speaker.
And Hansard, please strike the comment.
We don't feel comfortable sitting in Parliament with a Minister of Government who has openly accepted responsibility, who expresses no regret for the act, where a Commissioner of Parliament has confirmed that the act is corrupt and has referred it for prosecution, and that Minister shows no sign of wanting to resign, or the Prime Minister showing no signs of moving to dismiss the Minister.
With all the sympathy that one can have for support, this is embarrassing, not only to the government as a party, not only the PNP, but to the government, to Jamaica, to all of us. Our heads bow this morning with this sort of reaction to it.
So we have to take firm actions in this regard. It is a dark day for Jamaica, where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to act against a minister in which the public has lost total confidence and in which the institutions of the society are all agreed that this person does not enjoy their trust or faith and has breached the confidence that the people have placed in them. I believe that this has the potential, if it continues, to bring down the entire government.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in heart approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill, because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So
there is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case.
The person was tracked and their identity discovered.
Anyone can say anything, and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
Some 60-odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island.
These were the words of Prime Minister Andrew Holness in Parliament on Wednesday afternoon regarding the illegally captured lands in Bernard Lodge. True to his word, today police officials are demolishing the structures that were erected on these lands. The operation, which began after 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, saw unoccupied and unfinished houses being demolished by large machinery.
The operation began shortly after 6 o'clock, maybe about 6:30 or thereabouts. Varying forms of manual and machine labor engaged in the process, being very careful and respectful of people's personal space, etc.
Subsequently, blockades were erected to cordon off the affected area, forcing scores of motorists to turn back and take alternate routes. One inconsolable victim of the demolition said she now has no clue what her next steps will be, as she spent her last $800,000 on the lot she was building on.
Give me TRN. And my ID, and every time of the receipt give me. There's another receipt give me. Nobody not give me no look warning, no look nothing, no give me. No, I thought me just a pass and so I just tell us to the lead on the plane. Me just have to work for work. I see that work for work. I got $300 and me car work in a man time, come in a happy, come here, see if it belongs or so. I don't know what to do.
JCF Communications strategist Dennis Brooks said though the operation is being undertaken by the Sugar Company of Jamaica Holdings, the police alongside the Jamaica Defence Force were present to keep the peace.
It's an operation that is being conducted by the Sugar Company of Jamaica. We as law enforcement are merely here based on our assessment of the space, our assessment of the situation. We're here just to provide the security necessary for the workmen to do their operation.
The parish of St. Thomas has had mixed fortunes in recent years for agriculture. In January of this year, the government announced $200 million to assist sugarcane farmers in St. Thomas, who have been negatively affected by the closure of the Golden Grove Sugar Factory. However, some small farmers who now occupy farmer sugar lands are complaining about eviction notices.
So we're there a long time.
Because before it came out of production,
and since cane show up, we have the land. We have them off before Eastern shutdown because we plant canal. When birthday here on our running place, we say we plant canal, don't light no fire and it we use. Till cane, we still a work a plant canal. And then we farm from and then we eat from, then we send we picnic at school out there. So we need to get some more type big food.
We need to get the land to work. Establish yourself, spread the wings. I don't want it to stay.
If we have to pay, we're willing to pay, we lease, but you can't come and just throw we out if just the big man come, we come put cow. Then we are going to survive around here, nothing around here. Cow alone can't help, we cow enough for we. Where we have a for we, left something for we. It is not fair. We need justice.
True. In response, the SCJ head, Joseph Shakir, toured sections of the Eastern Parish. He was accompanied by members of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, as well as a Member of Parliament, Dr. Fenton Ferguson.
How we can accommodate them in the plans for the development of the former sugar lands in eastern St. Thomas. I represent Minister Shaw and his ministry on this mission. SCJ Holdings Limited is the landowner on behalf of the government. And at the invitation of Dr. Ferguson, I came out to have a first-hand look at the state of affairs on the land. Now, it is clear to me that there is active and good farming taking place, albeit scattered. There has to be some rationalization down the road. Suffice it to say that the government has no intention of disrupting farmers who are engaged in productive activities. But we have to find a way where farmers can remain where they are, cultivating and using land productively, and still be able to accommodate larger investors who can provide employment to residents of the area.
Yeah, man, come back and woman Andrew Wallace plays for real, man. Come back and man and parents, brother. Because watch out. You feel like Andrew Wallace poor people in family. You know, once a man go live in family also. Rather than in Andrew Wallace right now, family where we need a house just like how we need a house now. Eh? Come back and prison one, we go live and make soldiers and police run with them. The soldiers and police them run with my young boy for we. Then them happy catch me. Me a old man. Me can't run soldier and police right now, especially soldier. Eh? Andrew Wallace, no? Come back.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, me say we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say we like a cash, but they got in a figure you. Take the split of money, gal and say that is not you. On the head, the man above him, him a got a breath. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% raise. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption face. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out the beach. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
Some 60 odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island.